Hello everyone, this tutorial will teach you how to design a business card using Adobe Photoshop CS4 and Adobe InDesign CS4. Before we start the business card, we'll go ahead and open a folder. I've created a folder here with files that I know I'll need for my business card. I have the background file and the logo file. So we'll go ahead and open the background file in Photoshop CS4. And here I've already resized the background. It's a wooden texture, the same as the one in the website. The size for this file is the standard business card size, which is about 3.5 inches by about 2 inches. You'll notice there's a 1/4 inch more on both ends. I've created this space to incorporate the bleed. Basically what the bleed is a little bit of a margin that extends past your actual design that will be printed, and what this does is ensures that there's no white borders when we send the file to the printer. So we have the background here. Now we can minimize the Photoshop file. We'll go ahead and open InDesign, and in InDesign we'll open a new file. So we'll go to File, New, and Document, and as I mentioned before, the file size will be 3.5 inches by about 2 inches, and we'll set the margins to about 0.125 inches, and we'll do the same for the bleed. And now we have the file open. So the first thing we'll do is go to File and click Place and go ahead and import the background. Notice how the background aligns perfectly with the outside bleed margins. Now the business card, the actual printed business card, will be visible from within the black margin here. So anything that extends past that will be cut off. And once again, this will ensure that there are no white borders in the business card. So the second thing we'll do here is go back to File and Place, and we'll go ahead and import the logo. And the logo is in Illustrator format, so it's a vector file, and we know when we print it will be a good quality print. So what we've done here is now we have the background and we have the logo. Now it's as simple as just adding text. So I'll go ahead and I know I want my business card aligned, all the text on my business card aligned to the right. So what I'll do is I'll enter my name and I'll pick a font. I know I want the universe, so I'll go ahead and find the one I want here, which is Universe LT47. So I'll go ahead and put that right align, and I'll increase the font size to about 18, so my name is nice and big. Then what I want to do is I'll click on the text box with my name, and I'll right click and click fitting and click fit frame to content, and what we'll do is it'll shrink the frame down to the content. And I will copy this and I'll paste it again, and this will be the title. So here we'll type in graphic designer, and we'll decrease the font size here to about 12, and we'll also change the color of this to the orange that's in the logo. And actually it's still not too small, so we'll decrease it again. We'll change it to about 10, and what we'll do is we'll click on the text box and we'll click on the centered align center, and what this will do is it'll align the text in the center vertically. And we'll go back to my name here, and we will choose a white color for the name. So we have that. Now, so the name and the title are done. We can pull this down a little bit lower. And now we need to enter the phone, email, web, and our address. So I'll just go ahead and create another text box. And here I'll just type in P for phone, E for email. And what we'll do is we'll right align that as well. And now we'll just click the eyedrop tool, and I want that the same font as my title, so we'll go ahead and click that, and now it's become the same font. Now we'll go back to T, and now as I type in anything after that, it will be yellow. So what we want is we'll go ahead and type in what we need, and then we'll change the color. So we have just a fake number here, and we'll put in my email. And then we'll put in the website, and I will highlight all this. As you might notice that there's too much space between the letters, between the lines. So what I want to do is I want to decrease the line space. So we'll decrease it to about 10, or actually 9 looks a little bit better. And now we'll go ahead and change the text to white. And the good thing about InDesign is once you change the first set of a line, I guess, or a few text boxes, what you can do is you can go ahead and click eyedrop tool, and you can just click on the text and it will change it for you. And then the eyedrop tool changes it once again to a little black icon, and what that means is you can simply just drag any text and it will automatically copy the design of that text. Alright, so what we have now is we have our phone number, email, and web address. And I still don't like the size of the font, so I'll change it to 9 so it's a little bit smaller. And then we'll click fitting, and we'll go frame to content. And now we have this, and now we just need to enter the address, so we'll just copy paste the same field. We'll align it to the bottom here. And we'll go ahead and delete everything in here, and we'll just make up an address. So 123 ABC Street, Toronto, Ontario, and we have the address. Now same thing, I want this to be white and not yellow or orange, so I'll just go ahead and click the font here up top, and we'll do the same thing, fitting and frame to content, and we will drag this down all the way to the bottom of the margin and drag the other info down just a little bit more. And the business card is basically done. So now to see what you finish, you would go ahead and click view, and then click screen mode and click preview, and this is what your finished business card will look like. Now the final step is to send the file to the printer, and so before we do that we have to save it in a format that the printer can use. So we'll go ahead and click file, and we'll click Adobe PDF presets, and we'll go to press quality, and we'll just name it card and click save. And here what we want to do is come down to marks and bleeds and click all printers marks, and we'll go ahead and click use document bleed settings and click export. And now what InDesign has done is has built the file for us, and as you can see there's a lot of marks here. This will all make sense to the printer. They'll know where to cut, the color, and so forth. And there you go, your business card is all done.